Okay, so before we get to the next caller, real quick, what a clue in the spiritual practices is that we do clue finding. And so the reason we had to go to a break was because my daughter had an issue. One of the kitties seems to be upset, and it just happened to be in her vision. And I wanted to know what the clue is for me. It's not just a sick cat or a cat that looks sickly. I haven't seen it yet. I have no idea. So why is this cat important for us? And it's about how we dream. How we dream. Interesting. I would have never thought that. How do we dream? And basically, what is our heart's desire? Are we have enough courage to go after our goals? Do we pursue it? Do we back down? Do we push other people to do our dreams for us? Or do we go after that dream for ourselves? Cat represents independence, mystery, and the magic is afoot. But you must find your own way of expressing it. Develop your ability to be more independent. And that is what the message about that situation is about, which makes perfect sense. Because my daughter's 15 and she's growing into her abilities and she can avoid them, but she doesn't really want to anymore. And so fine-tuning how to communicate with the energies and understand, connecting up to the higher self. Okay, so how about we go into the next caller?
And that is area code 910.
You're on the air with Brenda and Jen. Hello? Area code 910. Hopefully, you can hear us. Hello? Okay, no worries.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Okay, wonderful.
1 second, please. I'm sorry. Can you call me on the other line? Because it's hard to hear you on my cell phone. Or do you? 910-3390-285.
And what is this all about? Again, it's about being able to dream. She doesn't want to hang up. She wants to be on the air, which is good, and we would like to help her. And so then sometimes you have to settle these little things before you can allow that vision or stuff to come into play.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Sorry, my phone rang about a job interview at the same time I'm trying to talk to you, so I'm going to have to call back.
Okay, dear, you go ahead. You take care of that, and then you call us back, okay?
Hope it goes
love and light.
Okay.
Well, that's good. Bye. That's good.
There we go.
And it's about pursuing your dreams, So, yeah, she's more than welcome to call back. That's awesome.
Okay.
So the next one
is Athena's Mind.
Oh, hi, dear. How are you?
Hi, I'm so happy to stumble upon your show again.
Yes, wonderful.
Great.
How can we help you, dear?
I was wondering if you can tell me if my twin flame is on Earth.
Okay, we'll do our best to see what...
It's a good question.
Well, it is.
That's fun.
And what's interesting is that sometimes the connection is so strong that it's hard to tell whether or not they're in physical form. Because so I'm now trying to ask the angels and the guides to just go to her and tell me what they... Oh, yeah, I'll have that. And we're going to... okay, I just hear is that, okay, so certain things may need to be settled and cleansed and cleared before you go to the next part of that phase. So, the question at hand, is my twin flame physically on this earth? Oh, that's interesting. I feel like there's a yes. Yes, and I feel like it's coming together. The question is, have they ever met before? I mean, in this life. Okay. No, they haven't met before in this life. Okay, good. Yeah. All right, so the question is, will they meet soon? They're saying that is undetermined because you have to move in the direction that you need to. So there are set plans that we have, that we created with our soul, that says that with point A, we'll get past that, point B, so the growth process of where you need, so that you can meet up with the twin flame. For example, the man that I'm married to now, I had met him 10 years prior to that, but we weren't really supposed to talk, we weren't supposed to meet, so it's kind of just how you have passings and meetings. So sometimes I was, for those first 10 years, I wasn't supposedly ready, and neither was he. And then all of a sudden, we were at with the places we were supposed to be, and then to come together. So that is one thing they're telling me. Jen, want me to give you a second, or you got it?
This is good news. The Hawk Prince appears with good news. He flies into your life to alert you that a message is coming to help you manifest your destiny. Expect a phone call, letter, email, or conversation that lets you know the next step to take toward your greatest good, or to tell you that you've arrived at an important stage is along your path. At the same time, there's something else happening, which is that the Eagle King challenges you to see a higher purpose to events. Not everything is meant to come to pass according to your specifications. If you can't see the forest for the trees, stand back for a while and let the Eagle King fly high on your behalf. Perhaps it's time to speak to someone who has objectivity and an ability to see the bigger picture where you don't. Just remember that even when things don't go the way you expect, there's always a reason for the detour. So it feels like something's going to happen, but it may not be according to the way that she expects it. Correct. Or anticipates it. Or it's like me when I want to control the situation, because the big thing that I was healing over the weekend was uncertainty. Yes. How I look at uncertainty, and then how I want to start to control things when it feels that things are out of control. Yes. So good things may be happening because something was wanting to occur, right. But it was just, how was I going to, how is it going to be on my terms? Well, it's not always on my terms.
No, and that's what you had to heal, was the feeling of, oh! And so then when you did that, then you were able to not get lost and over-identify with the pain of the situation, which unfolded. Now, the card I had drawn that said, in order for you to become more alignment, was you need to heal, you deserve love. There's a part of you, so I asked, how old was she that she first believed that she, you don't deserve love, was around age 3. And it said it had to do with, have you ever felt like you've been abandoned?
Ever? Yeah.
Okay. All right. And did you ever feel... Okay, have you ever felt like you've given love, but the person just can't give it back?
Yes, usually in love relationships. I don't think I've ever had a love relationship that has been equal, and I swear I have the faith.
Okay.
That's why I was asking about my twin flame, because I talk to him, I feel him, I've been trying to manifest him for years and years and years, and I thought that I did in my husband, and it just was completely opposite. And so I'm not giving up, and I'm glad that he's on Earth.
Yeah, and what I feel is that in order for you, yes, you have that connection, what's great, but now we got to get you prepared. That growth process must happen, so that you can come more in alignment to making that part come true. Okay, so it's not that you prayed and the answer was no. The answer was yes, but we have to help you heal the filters and create closure to things so that you can actually see him. Because you won't be able to see him. He could be standing right in front of you and you still won't see him.
What? There's somebody here? What? I hear somebody breathing.
Well, but the thing is they said that you've had great abandonment, and that you have learned that relationship is equal to not getting it back. That is what, so when you have an association that's attached to this, then it's the association that needs to be healed. Now I asked directly, do we need to heal abandonment first? No, because it's the way you observed the stories around you about what is love. Which means you didn't really personally have such an extreme exposure to it, except for you watched it, you observed it. So did you watch how the poor relationships were within your family or relatives or somewhere?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, and this is how you have filed it away, that this is the way it's supposed to be. So since this is happening into your world, we're going to just go ahead, I'm going to ask them for a healing tool, and they're going to tell me that you need to do hope therapy. And do you know where to find that?
On your website.
Yay! Now your code is L1D. L is in left wrist. 1 is in the first position closest to the thumb on the pulse point, and D represents that you're going to push the thumb deep. And this is about the heart meridian. This is about kind of being frightfully overjoyed. not knowing how to act. Like, let's say you're standing next to him and you get the inappropriate giggles, or inappropriate speaking, or you can't stop talking, or
I've never done that.
you know, or your palms are sweating and you have no idea what the heck's going on. And if you've ever experienced any of these things, you know, just understand that this is what a heart wall does. It puts you in a freeze mode, and then it creates a barrier so that you can't really cross it, because you're trying to protect yourself because you don't know how to process this moment. And so we want you to be able to resolve that wall. We would like you to be able to feel like you don't always have to go into this pattern.
So that you can receive.
Yes,
greatly.
and because this is stopping you from receiving. So you understand what you need to focus on, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so and your code is L1D.
And you said something before that, like there's a section of your website that I need to go to,
Yes.
or I'll just see that.
No.
Healing tools.
You go to medicinewomanreveal.com and Healing Tools, and under the Healing Tools you'll see Hope Therapy, and please watch the video and read the verbal instruction, or written instructions.
They're written, they're verbal if you read them out loud.
Hey, don't laugh at the angels are going, well, I got the wrong word. It's like they pushed the wrong button in my head. That's funny. All right, so you go keep us posted. You go heal, and remember, put it on a scale from 0 to 10, give it a color, and really focus on how you know this to be true. And what you're doing is you're just going to end up breaking this, the way this code has always been written. You're literally going to learn how to disrupt so you can actually create a better world. And then one of the things, once you get to that, then you'll be able to get into, and you probably need another code, healing that how you don't get love back. But the biggest one is how you have to have that heart wall up and go, oh my God!
And you can do some meridian tapping too, which is one of the other tools.
Yeah, and then you can even use the golden lasso to help you bring into all the things that you need to heal with grace and ease before you meet him. You know, help you get right in alignment, okay?
Okay, the Wonder Woman lasso?
Yes! That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one. All right, thank you, Tears.
Thank
And
you
keep
for calling.
Yeah, stay blessed.
Take care. Bye.
Yes, finding that truth from within ourselves.
Oh.
Okay, so the one caller was able to call back in, and okay,
Correct.
let's
go.
Area code
Let's
910. You're on there with Brenda Jen.
I'm so sorry about that.
Oh,
No,
don't be
that's
sorry.
That's fine.
No, did it work out for you?
Well, interview Thursday at 5 p.m.
Woohoo!
Wonderful.
All right, so we're sending you angels to have your back, so that if you really want this, so be it is done.
Well, I want to go to Asheville, whatever it takes me there. That's what I'm going.
I'll
for.
tell you that North Carolina has something that's always been drawing me and Jen for some reason.
I was
Okay.
there back in May, and the energy was so great.
So
My
we were-
spiritual growth. I mean, I was experiencing so much while I was in Asheville, and I'm in Fayetteville. And
Wow.
I'm like, I got to go back. It's just calling me there. I got to go back.
Okay,
I
angels
haven't
away.
worked since January and been not with the best of luck, but then again, I was focusing on I've been working on me, healing, and my
Good.
spiritual awakening and all this stuff.
Good,
During this time,
great.
well, now it's coming to a point where I got to get back to work, start getting income coming in so I can start moving forward with what I'm truly meant to be doing.
Exactly,
Wonderful.
exactly. Well, how can we help you, dear?
I'm calling in because I keep finding myself in this situation, and I know I've been working on doing healing, and it's like when you keep repeating the same things over or experiencing the same emotions, I'm like, I really am been seeking to try and get past this once and for all.
Yeah, when they become very repetitive, it is that your spirit guides want you to pay attention. And so you're absolutely
Right, and
correct.
I've been listening, and it's all about trying to fix me, to release this so I can remove these blocks and move forward.